What do you do when everyone believes you're betrayer instead of you? When your own family thinks you're lying, your coworkers think you're jealous, and even your friends question your version of events. Today, I'm sharing the exact strategy that turns public doubt into undeniable proof, even when everyone is against you. I'm Madison Clark, and this scenario, being betrayed by someone everyone loves and trusts, appears in multiple stories throughout Served Cold 20 Stories of Perfect Revenge. The solution is always the same, and it's more powerful than you think. Let me tell you about Lisa, a substitute teacher who discovered her principal was embezzling money from school programs meant for underprivileged kids. When Lisa tried to report it, nobody believed her. The principal was beloved by parents, trusted by the school board, and seen as a pillar of the community. Lisa's first attempt to expose the fraud backfired spectacularly. She brought her concerns to the school board, but without concrete evidence, it looked like a disgruntled substitute teacher making wild accusations against a respected administrator. The principal even appeared hurt and confused by the allegations, which made Lisa look vindictive and unstable. Here's what most people would do at this point: give up, transfer schools, or continue making accusations that nobody believes. Lisa did something completely different. She realized that everyone believing her betrayer was actually her greatest advantage. When people trust someone completely, they don't scrutinize their actions carefully. The principal had gotten sloppy about covering his tracks because he never expected to be questioned. Lisa started documenting everything with the methodical precision of a forensic accountant. She discovered the principal was using multiple shell companies to funnel money from fundraisers and federal grants into his personal accounts. The evidence was overwhelming once you knew where to look, but it was hidden behind his reputation for being trustworthy. Lisa spent 3 months building an airtight case: bank statements, altered invoices, suspicious vendor contracts, missing fund documentation. She gathered everything. But here's the brilliant part: she didn't try to convince anyone herself. Instead, Lisa anonymously submitted her complete evidence package to the State Education Audit Department. She let professional investigators reach their own conclusions without her personal involvement. When the audit results were announced at a public school board meeting, Lisa was just another concerned teacher in the audience. The principal was arrested at his own school in front of parents, teachers, and students. Lisa never had to convince anyone she was telling the truth. The evidence spoke for itself through official channels that couldn't be questioned or dismissed. The key insight Lisa understood, and this applies to every situation where your betrayer has more credibility than you, is that you don't have to convince people directly. You just have to make the evidence so overwhelming that denial becomes impossible. This strategy works whether you're dealing with a beloved family member who's manipulating everyone, a popular coworker who's stealing ideas, or a trusted business partner who's committing fraud. The more people trust your betrayer, the more shocked they'll be when the evidence is presented properly. The methodology Lisa used, anonymous evidence submission to proper authorities, is detailed in multiple stories throughout Served Cold. Sometimes the most effective approach is letting professional investigators or neutral third parties present your case instead of trying to convince biased audiences yourself. Every protagonist in my book faces the same challenge. Their betrayer has more initial credibility, but they all discover the same truth. Evidence always defeats reputation when presented through the right channels at the right time. The book is $2.99 on Kindle, and it shows you exactly how to build cases that can't be dismissed, choose the right authorities to present evidence, and let professional credibility work in your favor, even when personal credibility works against you. If everyone believes you're betrayer instead of you, don't despair. You actually have more power than you realize. People who are trusted completely get careless about covering their tracks. Your job isn't to convince anyone you're right, it's to gather evidence that makes being wrong impossible. Click the link below and get Served Cold now. Learn how to turn public skepticism into private investigation, build cases that speak for themselves, and use professional channels to present evidence that can't be questioned or dismissed. Because when everyone believes your betrayer, they're all going to be shocked when the evidence proves you right.